everybody in YouTube world. I know it's been a couple of days, but it's been crazy here at the Wagner's. We had a long day yesterday. Doctor after doctor after doctor after doctor. We're all okay, so no worries there. Still going strong. Today is Political Wednesday. We are going to use the opposites tarot deck today. I just, my head is spinning. I'm going to sue you. I'm not going to sue you. This is a hoax. It's not a hoax. It is a hoax. It's not a hoax. Well, I'm here to tell you that sexual abuse is real. And those girls aren't lying. And they're not backing down. And I know I've talked about this in our last Political Wednesday, but I don't think I'm getting across to the people that I need to get across to, because, sexual abuse doesn't happen just with powerful people. It also happens within poor families or poor communities. And a lot of times the powerful people pick those poor individuals with the promise of money or fame or fortune, and they see stars. They see like, ooh, I can get out of this dump and maybe have a decent apartment, or maybe have some food to eat, or anything. So they take these things, and it's manipulative tactics that we have to watch out for. And I don't blame the ladies. People have been saying, why didn't they just present the list on, on the courthouse, or not courthouse, but the Capitol steps? Why did they not present a list there? Well, they weren't trying to set themselves up for these major lawsuits and get it thrown out. So, and they didn't want to give them people time to prepare themselves. But if they know they're on the list, they better start preparing, because they're in for a bumpy ride. And then there was a big protest and some boos when Trump went to a Washington restaurant, which I thought was just hilarious, because he's just waving like everybody's just great, and they're all booing at him and telling him he's a traitor and F you and all these things. And then these people, the Secret Service, of course, was like, no, it's time to go, it's time to go, it's time to go, let's shut this down, it's time to go, it's time to go. They didn't stop. They were relentless. And I can't believe his mind thinks that they're cheering and not booing him. So I guess this political reading is really going to be about, what is he thinking? What is Trump's mindset? Let's see what the cards have to say. What do we know? What do we need to know about Trump's mindset? What do we need to know about Trump's mindset? I just don't know. What do we need to know? These are kind of thick cards, a little hard to shuffle, but we'll get there. What do we need to know about Trump's mindset? I guess this is all we need to know about his mindset. Okay. First of all, he thinks he's great. Well, we all know that. He's a little bit cocky, a little bit conceited. He thinks he's great. He thinks he's rich, when in actuality, he isn't or wasn't. Until he starts, hey, can you give me $15 so I can get into heaven? That's the funniest thing I've ever heard. But it's like, no, I wouldn't give you $15 to get into hell. I wouldn't give you $15 for nothing. But anyway, and then the things that he says, like, why would the Democrats get all this dirt on you and then not show it. I mean, I don't get it. And when you wrote the birthday card, if you think about it, you were not even running for president. And people's their handwriting changes over the years. I mean, I've had a few different last names, and I wrote differently when I was in my 20s than I did when I was in my 30s, when I was in my 40s, and even now when I'm in my 60s. So, I mean, your handwriting changes. And when you're writing a birthday card, do you usually write your last name? I don't think so. So I think that, yeah, he did the birthday card. And why lie about it? It's just, a card. It's just what you said. Who cares? Uh, why lie about it? Why? He thinks he's got us fooled. I don't believe he does. His mind is crumbling. He's got the tower. He is losing his absolute mind. His mind is gone. I don't even think he realizes the damage that he is causing, or doesn't care. But his mind is not there. He can't keep it together. I don't think he's going to be lasting very long. I said that I thought he would die in August, and I think he was close. He got a little reprieve there, but I think his mind is going, and somebody's going to have to take over. And they thought Biden was bad. I mean, this guy, he can't even keep a sentence, and everything is a hoax or a witch hunt or, this or that. Everything is not a hoax or a witch hunt. Donald, please listen. Get some mental help. You talk about taking guns from transgender people because they're mentally ill. I think you need to look in the mirror, buddy, because your mental decline is in the tank, for real. That's a major arcana. So whether you think you got it or not, you don't. You don't. And then we got the Three of Pentacles. It is straight up, right side up, I should say. So he's trying to get organized. His party, I should say, is trying to get him organized and get things straight, or say the correct things and not get called out on it like Johnson did just recently. Saying that he was an FBI informant, a confidential FBI informant, and you're not supposed to say that. What he was a little tattletale, and he was mad about Epstein saying something about the real estate deal, and so he panicked and he struck first, and that rest is history. But there's still more out there. There are more women, there are more secrets, there are more dirty deals going on than we even know. We have scratched the surface, guys, and they're trying very hard to cover their tracks. They're trying very hard to get organized to fight this ever-growing protest that's happening all around the world, which I think it's pretty fantastic for that to happen. So anyways, and now we got the Justice card, and this tells me he's gonna get his just. I hope I get to live to see it. I hope I do. I hope he doesn't die before it happens. But if he does, he's still going to get his just. He's going to have to pay for it this lifetime or the next. And you cannot go about hurting people and not pay for that. And not just one or two or by accident, but by intentionally taking someone's innocence, going behind their back and taking their deal, and with no money. So where to get the money? That's another thing. His dad bailed him out. And how do you bankrupt a casino? I mean, that's where people go and take their money and leave with nothing, not even a t-shirt. So come on. I mean, they may leave with the little string thing that you put in the machine, but that's all you get. So come on. How do you bankrupt a casino? This guy, he is getting some justice, guys. I'm telling you. And it's going to happen quickly. It's going to happen in the fall. For real. He's getting it. I don't see a lot of change in his behavior because his mental capacity is gone. I mean, he is losing it, and he's not changing in a good way. He's getting worse. If he can get any worse. I thought he was at the bottom already. You know, I really did. I thought he was at the bottom of the barrel already. I mean, I thought that when I first saw him come onto the stage in the Buffalo skating rink there, that he says that he's the one that did. Well, he didn't pay his contractors for doing a good job because he said they didn't do a good job. But he has his name all over that rink. If I lived in Buffalo, I'd probably go up there and scrape it off. But I don't live in Buffalo. But I do like the Buffalo Bills. Go Bills, what a game, eh? Anyway, I got off track, but it was a good game. All the way to the end. You never leave a Bills game until the fat lady's singing, and I wasn't singing, so I'm the last one off the field. Sweeper comes out, then I get. But anyway, Trump's health is gone. His mental health is nothing. It's mush up there. And I thought JFK Jr. there was with the worm was bad. Trump is worse. That's worse. I mean, and he's pretty bad. Both of them are pretty bad. But Trump's health is not going to get any better. His mental health is not getting any better. There's no change there. It's going down, or it's down. Yeah, he needs to get somebody to speak for him because he can't. And that's our political reading for today. If you like my channel, please hit like and subscribe and give me a thumbs up and tell your friends, and let's reach that 2,500 subscribers so I can get this quilt that Eleanor made, this beautiful, lovely sunflower quilt that's washed and warm and soft and so cozy. I just want to curl up in it on chilly nights and feel sunlight, or feel, warm and cozy. Anyway, so I will be doing a live on Saturday, the 13th. It will be again at 3:30ish, in between 3 and 3:30ish p.m. Eastern time. And hopefully you guys can tune into that. They're a lot of fun. We talk about a lot of different things, a lot of things that are going on in the world today, and a lot of issues that people have. And we try to be a community, which is what I'm trying to build with this channel, is a community of people that gives hope and love, and just, hey, a hug and, a heart. So anyway, again, this was the political reading for Wednesday. I am going to do a card of the day, and I'm going to put my hair up, and then I'm going to go outside and mow the grass. And I also got to study too. It's like, I got to find a job. Anyway, as we all say, because this economy is getting terrible. They've talked about the job market being, it's great, we can't find enough workers. Well, it's not great. You can find enough workers. There's not enough jobs, especially enough jobs that can make a wage. I mean, you could work at a restaurant maybe, and here in Tennessee, they don't tip as well as they should. And sometimes they don't tip at all. You have to go back and kind of slip a tip under. But, it's like, you can't make a decent wage on one salary anymore. It's like you have to work 2, 3 jobs. And when do you get to sleep? So guys, I mean, we've got to make a change somewhere, somehow. And I heard that I think it was in Washington, I'm not sure, that he won, the guy that was running for the Senate seat won by 75.6%. In Virginia, I think it was Virginia. And I think that's fantastic. I think that we need to have a change. We need to make a big change, and stop the greed. Just stop the greed if we can. So, and I think we can. I think if we all stick together and we all band together and do our best and do what we know is right for everyone concerned, whether you're a Republican, independent, no one, we all need to stand together and do what's right for everyone, not just the rich or not just the poor, but everyone, middle class, everyone. So, or if there is a middle class anymore, which I highly doubt. But anyway, I hope that you all have a fantastic day, and I hope the tarot card of the day is a good one. We're going to use the same deck. And with that being said, y'all, till next time, stay mystical.